Hi, everybody. My name is Casey Sithopoulos. I work here at the Suragagjian Agencies. I'm one of the general agents here. The topic I want to go through today is rolling referrals. So a few important things to note. Obviously, now that we're virtual, it's a little more difficult to roll referrals. Obviously through a computer screen, you don't have that in-person relationship you would have with, family like prior to being, in this pandemic. But what I have gone through, of course, is a little bit of adversity in the last couple months, figuring out a proper way and technique to roll referrals. And I think, after some trial and error, I've found a few good tips that I want to make sure I give to you guys, over the next couple minutes to help you in not only setting your schedules a little bit more easier through the clients, but also to really gain more, ALP for yourself just from the referral sits. So one way that we do that is through being assumptive. Obviously, when you're in sales, you want to be assumptive, of course, not only through our introduction, throughout the body of the presentation, and through the end, but you want to be assumptive when you're rolling referrals. What's an easier way to book your schedule than book someone's brother, sister, mom, any of their friends? So for an example, if I were sitting with, a union member, Joe and Mary, and they give me 5 of their closest friends and family members. What I want to do, of course, is pinpoint the one who's most important, just like your script says. So going through that as normal, what you want to make sure you are doing is just being assumptive in your verbiage. So for example, if I, went through and asked Joe and Mary who was their most important, they told me their sister, Kate. What I want to make sure I do is say, you know what, perfect, Joe and Mary, I totally understand why Kate is the most important. She has 3 kids, a very busy mom. But what I want to make sure, and, the thing that kind of is an issue sometimes is when people think I'm a telemarketer. So of course I love 99% of my job, but that 1% I hate is when someone thinks I'm, a scam call. Who knows these days through coronavirus? So you know what? Why don't you do this? Give Kate a call really quick. I'll make sure I can get her on my schedule today or even tomorrow to make sure we get her taken care of. I sound confident and I sound assumptive. And the biggest thing, we're learning in virtual is how to be more confident. And that's one way you're going to do so. The second topic is, making sure you are setting your schedule for today or tomorrow. Now, I know we are in virtual and it's really easy to, book a few days out because everybody, is home. They might have their kids in school, etc. But what you want to make sure is you're planning your schedule so these individuals can be on your time. Now, your time's valuable. I know we are 100% performance based, so keep in mind, your time's valuable. You want to make sure when you are directing and, setting your schedules with these families that you're booking for same day or next day. There are obviously statistics out there since, March that our next day and same day appointments have a very different show ratio. So same day is going to be your best bet. I think it's around, 70%. Don't correct me, not a math major, but at least the same day appointments are going to allow you to, see that family member right after you saw their brother or sister or mom. So what's a better way to, set your schedule than right then? It's going to give you some more time to be able to, set some more referrals for the next day. And you're just honestly setting your schedule up for success. The last thing I would point out, and this is very important, is directing your clients. So when you're rolling referrals, you want to make sure you're directing your clients and letting them know what to say. If you were sitting with someone who's a new person in front of you, you want to make sure you're letting them know what to say. So if I'm sitting with someone and rolling a referral through a laptop, it's a little more difficult, but you want to make sure that you're letting them know, hey, just let your sister know that I'm going to try to get her on my schedule today. You're going to be getting a text from a 617 number. And to just kind of break that down a little bit, there are 2 ways that I like to roll referrals. One would be obviously getting on speakerphone with the client. It's a little more difficult through the computer, but if you are getting comfortable with these clients and they end up becoming your friends as they should, building rapport throughout the presentation, you should be able to easily have them on speaker and kind of, roll your referral as you would with your verbiage that way. The second way, of course, is having that client you're sitting with just talk to their own family member or friend. One thing I like is when you do build that rapport with the client throughout, once you get to that point of having them roll their friend themselves, it's more so just coaching. You want to say, hey, Mary, just let them know I'm going to be sending them a text. I'm going to be reaching out. I want to get them on my schedule today. So if they do have time, like I have time at 5 o'clock, let's just make sure they get home home around that time, and their spouse or significant other is there as well. So just to quickly recap, especially with rolling referrals, the three most important things to just remember. I know we're virtual, it's a little more difficult, but definitely be assumptive, direct your clients and help and coach them to book that appointment for you. And also definitely keep everybody on your schedule. You don't want to book your schedule based on their time. Remember, your time is valuable. And those are the three most important things for rolling referrals.